Final jaw. Went for a lariat. Crossbody. Didn't get all of it. Defeated the ropes.
Really trying to yank that out.
Look at that. He's rocking back and forth.
Lewis is up with this.
Lewis has got it. Feet in the ropes.
Feet were in the ropes there, Billy.
The feet.
Episode 3 of SWA ZERO1 Full On. I am DB Mackle, sitting alongside Billy Kirkwood.
Hello everyone. We've got an absolutely another amazing episode for you, I should say. They just keep getting better and better.
Right now we have the open challenge of Joe Coffey.
Wow.
The return, finally, the announced return of the Man Mountain. The beast.
Oh my god, the clotheslining colossus, I like to call this man. This is a man that I am actually coming back from an Achilles tendon injury, and during that time, it's unbelievable, he got bigger, he got stronger, and I've never seen someone come back and miss a step. I saw him training backstage earlier, and we were just in awe of the condition that this man is in. But you know something, he's coming out, he's wanted to prove a point, he's wanted to show the world that he is back with a vengeance, and he is back to take on any and all challengers.
I have to say, Joe Coffey is quite possibly one of my favourite athletes in the world right now. I mean, yes, I know that Joe Coffey comes from Scotland. Yes, I know Joe Coffey comes out of the Scottish wrestling school. But I tell you what, you could put Joe Coffey against anybody, any athlete in any part of the world, Japan, Mexico, America, Canada, anything you can give to him, I can guarantee they'll give him a hell of a fight, and he'll most likely wow the crowd.
Well, a great reception here. Let's hear what the Man Mountain has to say.
Joe's just delighted to be back. Already the crowd's with him. Hasn't been seen in months.
Oh.
Topical humor.
Well, Joe's part of the open challenge. I know that there's a locker room in there. The locker room is split into the people that don't want to face him, but there's also a lot of people that would like nothing better than to get that Laird of the Ring championship.
It'll be interesting to see who accepts the challenge, but is that who I think it is? Is that one half of our tag team champions, Billy?
I can't.
Solar!
Oh!
Robbie Solar! I have to say, out of all the guys who could possibly accept this challenge, I never expected for a minute Robbie Solar.
Well, you know something, we talked earlier about passion in this business. We know the Masked Avengers have perhaps the greatest passion currently in the wrestling. Some have called them the best tag team wrestling just now. They are, of course, the SWA Tag Team Champion, and it looks like Robbie Solar has a taste for gold.
Well, at this point, Robbie Solar is the SWA and W3L Tag Team Champion. And now he wants a taste of the Laird Gold, Billy.
Well, you know something, maybe...
You have to commend him for that.
Well, definitely, it's... If this were the law of the jungle, we've got the...
Did you hear that crowd? They want Polo. They want to see Jackie Polo versus Joe Coffey.
Who doesn't want to see Jackie Polo?
That's a match I really want to see.
Well, you know something, this is interesting because obviously this is Joe Coffey's comeback match here. He is the Laird of the Ring title holder. A great show of respect there.
So I tell you what, that just shows you Joe Coffey respects Robbie Solar.
Well,
I mean, who else walked out here? The only person who walked out, Robbie Solar. Where is your Jackie Polo?
He's currently on fire, is Solar. I mean, obviously they're fresh off the title victory, they're fresh off title defences. This is going to be very interesting. Seeing a clash of styles in a way that I didn't actually think was possible.
Robbie Solar, a former Taekwondo champion, by the way, just so we're clear here. He is not to be messed with. Used to tandem with bigger opponents.
I mean, to be fair, Joe Coffey is probably bigger than 3 Solars, in all fairness.
Funny, I was thinking the exact same thing when they were standing beside one another.
Okay.
Joe Coffey probably is actually double the weight of Solar.
But you know, I mean, the sheer power of Joe Coffey, but at the end of the day, when they're just exchanging wrestling holds, you're exactly the same size.
That's it.
Okay.
It's a filling out process here, really, Billy.
Definitely. I mean, that's the
Top
thing.
wrist lock,
That's the
brings
thing
him down to the ground.
Joe Coffey. I mean, he's stocky. He's got that low
Using
center.
Solar's hand to clap the crowd.
He's got that low center of base, but he is a complete wrestler for all those frightening power moves, those high impact clotheslines, and the likes of those that we've seen. He's a student of the game. He can wrestle any type of style.
You'll see him come off the ropes, Billy. You know, his signature maneuver is a rebound lariat. You know, like a spinning lariat. He can also come off the top rope, diving headbutts, springboard crossbodies. I mean, Joe Coffey literally is the full package.
Definitely.
I'll tell you what, there, Solar just rocked him with a tasty little arm drag.
Well, you know, someone that he wrestles almost a variation of that European lucha libre style. Not a lot of competitors actually coming through are utilising that. So that may be something that Joe Coffey needs to adapt to here today. We know Joe's spent time in Japan, but that's leaning more towards his style.
Well, I know for a fact Joe Coffey trained with Hidaka, who was a phenomenal cruiserweight in his own right. So I know that Joe Coffey does have a little bit of experience wrestling against cruiserweights. So this could be an example for Joe. This could be an example for Joe. Oh my God! Spinning
heel kick right to the point of the jaw.
He cuts him off.
Is this time for the Boston Crab? This could be over quick.
And this is surely the end now. I mean,
this could be it.
We've never seen anybody get out of this.
I've never seen anyone get out of this, and I don't think Solar has the power.
5 seconds.
Right in the middle of the ring. Right in the middle of the ring. Solar.
He's not down yet.
But he's crawling. I don't think Joe's got it locked in as he would.
Considering the size difference, that's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Maybe it's just too early to put down Solar.
You know something though, maybe that was, I mean, if Joe had wanted to try and finish him with that, I honestly believe Solar wouldn't have been able to crawl away. But it was almost as if he was just punishing that lower back. That will take away a lot of the high impact offense we know that Solar has. That high flying offense, I should say.
Beast of a knife edge chop right to the top of Solar's chest. Just rolling him over there. He's got the chin lock in with the knee to the lower back.
That's it. It's almost
control here.
It's almost like a butcher working on a bit of meat, you know. Forearm across the jaw there. All that Solar can do is try and turn his head to work into that to take away a lot of the pressure.
Joe just saying, no son.
Pounding him down.
There we are.
This beast of a hawk man. He does look like Brian Blessing, and I don't mean that in a nasty way. Here we go. Joe's still got a hold of him, but Solar's working him around.
Using the momentum there to take him down. We've got Joe very dizzy there. And there's the first time we've seen Joe Coffey rocked in this.
Right to the outside of the ring. Is it timely? It looks like the runway's clear for Solar Airways. Here we go.
And cut off by Joe Coffey. Using his whole body just to smash into Solar.
Right into the shoulder there. Oh no.
Like Joe's going for a dive.
Joe's going to fly.
No,
you know something?
No, please God, no.
Look at the quickness of Joe Coffey. No, baseball slide.
Oh, he chopped him. Brilliant.
Quick chops. Joe actually looks stunned by this. Oh my.
all of his weight onto the top of Joe Coffey with the acai.
Do you know something? Very, very impressive, but there was just not enough room there for him to get that effectively. It managed to take Joe off his feet. Joe's got to be careful. He is obviously coming back from an injury. We know he's been medically cleared at 100%, but we said it earlier, all the training you can do in the gym does not get you ready for the action inside the ring. You need to get rid of some of that ring rust.
And the bear hug.
Bear hug there, the move purpose built
Maybe
for Joe Coffey.
Far too long there, did he, Billy?
He's wrenching the body there. That can actually cause damage to the ribs, the internal organs. It can obviously take the wind out your diaphragm. You're not able to breathe right. It looks like Solar's slipping out of it a little bit there. Elbows to the point of the jaw. Joe's still got him. Solar's finally managed to break out. Almost went for a Thez press.
Oh no, is he going for the single leg Boston here?
Oh, look at the twist Joe's actually putting on the hip and the knee there. He looks like he's got it in deep. Right in the middle of the ring. We saw this earlier. If Joe sits back on this, he could break Solar in half.
You can move now, Solar, if you want to get out of this.
Here we go. Crawling to the ring ropes. Oh, it's the only thing he can do, but Joe's going to utilise as much of the count of it as he can.
Joe didn't have both legs there. I think that was the only thing that was in Solar's stomps as well.
Stomping right round the body. Yeah, it's almost a version of the Garvin stomp. And now
one ankle here by Joe Coffey.
Well, you know something that's interesting? We actually saw him put a lot of punishment on the other leg. Now he's utilising that leg. Is he taking away the high-flying moves there? I mean, Joe is just a...
Elbow drop to the lower back there, Kelly.
And there was no...
grinding out this young man, isn't he?
He just put down all his weight. That is going to be the...
Kick to the face there by Solar, desperation.
Solar trying to go for a DDT almost, but he's back to the Boston Crab. If he locks this in...
Try and stop him, Solar. Grab his leg or so. Oh, no.
No, but he's sitting right down in it now.
It's surely the end,
Billy. I did say this earlier.
This must be over.
He's going... Solar is trying everything. I mean, this is... right to the ropes again. That is going to be causing a lot of frustration for Joe Coffey. Normally he locks that in. We did say he's been training so hard. You can see the condition this man is in.
Maybe he's just not used to having somebody of Solar's size.
Well...
Joe Coffey's used to having heavyweights here who are in crippling agony.
But you know something, when you come out and do an open challenge, when you are at the top of the game, like Joe Coffey is, and you are coming back, maybe these people in that locker room, these young lions that see the first slight sign of weakness, and maybe they think this could be an easy victory for me to go to the top of the pride. Onto the top ropes, that quickness there.
Didn't see that coming. A Derby shot there to the stomach.
Going for a sunset flip. I don't think he's trying to get all the momentum he can. Managed to get Joe over.
No, he's going for the Boston.
Back to the Boston again.
This really isn't Solar's day, is it?
Joe's got both the legs. It's almost a variation of the... No, he's got it locked in, and he's got it locked in very deep, sitting back there, almost right in the lower back.
It's the first time we've seen him sit down into the lower back, Billy.
This is one of...
This man is flexible. Solar is a flexible kid.
You know something, there's nothing pretty, there's nothing fancy about it, but it's effective. Solar, definitely, it's using that, and I don't mean this in any disrespect, using almost that svelte, worm-like physique. He's managing to crawl out of it.
Svelte. That's my favourite word, you know that?
Thank you very much.
The Bale here. On his feet. No way.
Didn't manage to get all of it. On the top rope, cross body, not going to be effective. Someone the size of Joe Coffey. Is this a classic Trying to go for the snake eyes into the corner, but Joe took
the
it.
RKO.
Whoa, oh my!
Fantastic. Into the cutter, the Solar cutter. Wow.
You know, it's like we said before, Joe's coming back from that injury. There's nothing that trains you. You can do all the cardio, you can do all the cathathletics. I think I've pronounced that completely wrong. Thank you very much, sir. Cathathletics, it's where you lift a cow.
Well,
anyway, yeah. You can do all that training, but nothing trains you for in-ring action. Joe, it's going to the legs there. Quick, those educated feet of Solar to the midsection.
taking the momentum with him here, Billy, for the first time in this matchup.
Definitely. Joe, now for the first time, is looking like he might be out, but we've seen him come back before.
Top rope. Missile drop kick.
Right to the point of the jaw. The reigning Laird of the Ring looks like he's in trouble. Is he about to see his championship be taken away? Oh!
Flipping senton right on the Joe Coffey's stomach here. Fantastic. All of his weight.
2. Oh.
Tell you what, that's the first time we've seen Solar with a legit chance of taking the victory here.
But you know something, for all you said that was a quick 2. Joe knew to roll over right away. He's going to have to get a pinning predicament that he knows is strong and can hold.
Oh, hit
Joe
that
Coffey
DDT
down.
out of nowhere, wow.
Go for a DDT, didn't get all of it. Joe really came over more on his shoulders there. But again, that's that veteran instinct there. Oh.
Just maybe a little note for Solar, they're going to hold on a lot tighter against
Definitely.
a bigger chap like Joe Coffey.
Definitely. Oh, kicks to the chest. Oh.
Stiff taekwondo kicks to the chest here.
But Joe has taken some of the hardest kicks in the world in Japan.
Oh no.
Caught him, what's he going for here?
Deadlift, German suplex.
Bridged over, a beautiful bridge.
And he kicked out. Oh my god. Have you ever seen somebody plucking somebody out of the air, dropping them to the floor, and then deadlifting them into a German suplex?
My goodness. It's that training in Japan, I think, coming back. Kick right to the side of the head of Joe Coffey, right to the jaw almost.
Solar's showing so much more fight here than I imagined.
This is a great single showing.
Go for the Frankensteiner.
Oh, no, he caught him. He caught him.
This one has to be where it has to be.
It's almost a version of the Lion Tamer. Look at that. He's actually pulling back in the
that
hips.
weight.
Oh!
I have to say, Billy, that's the scariest looking Boston Crab I have ever seen.
I actually didn't think I could see a more brutal, grinding variation of that move, but it actually just bends someone's entire body back, almost a version of the torture rack. But you're pressing your opponent's face down the mat. That's why they call him the Laird of the Ring. This is his estate. He owns that ring. Those are his geese. Don't come poaching for the championship again. That man right there, Joe Coffey. Wake up and smell the coffee. He is back.
There's a little note to the rest of the SWA roster. Joe Coffey is back.
Oh my. A great show there by Solar.
Bit of respect
he has
here.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
That's fantastic to see. That is fantastic to see.
This young man at the top of his game. But again, that is Joe Coffey making his proper in-ring comeback. And you know something? He hasn't missed a beat. If anything, I'm going to come out and say it. I think he's a bit better.
I don't even want to contemplate that, Billy, but you're right. Oh, here we go. The big man wants to get on the microphone.
Rocking an 80s look there, loving it. Tony's.
I'm twice the size of you. You took me to the limit tonight.
It's true, Billy.
It's very true.
I see you've got a bit of collection there, a lot of tiles, and it won't be very long until you're picking that up from me. You ran me to the wire. And you know why? It's because you're a product of the Source Wrestling School.
Well, there we go.
Produces the best talent in the game.
Can't argue with the man.
Think of the names that have came out of that school. And they just keep getting better with every generation.
Well, you're right, like Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey, Lewis Gervin, Solar, Christopher St, Nicky Storm, the list goes on and on and on. And I tell you what, if Solar's a part of the next batch of graduates, then we're looking quite well for the future, Billy. Now contain yourself, Billy. We have some women's action coming up.
What? Why would I not contain myself? Women's action, do you know something? There's a term, there's no divas, there's no knockouts here on ZERO1. What there is, it's not even a sex issue. We have wrestlers. And these young athletes are just it's the most exciting division, I think, in the world currently here in Scotland. And I can't wait to see, I think we've got Fiona Fraser versus Bette Noir, two of my personal favourites. Bette Noir, I'm a big fan of. I've seen her battles with Viper.
Yep.
And I'm very, very excited about seeing her go up against Fiona Fraser. I think the first time I've seen these two go up against each other.
Fiona Fraser is a hometown favourite here in Motherwell, but she is undoubtedly the rookie in this matchup. Bette Noir has slowly but surely started to etch her way out over Scotland and in the UK, Pro Wrestling Eve. And Bette Noir's in a situation now where she is kicking harder, she's striking worse, she's picking the right targets, and I tell you what, give it a year, give it maybe a couple of years, and Bette Noir is going to be a force in British wrestling.
Sorry, did you say Fiona Fraser was from Motherwell?
She's from Motherwell.
Could you hold on my wallet, please? Just coming out here.
Just don't say it to her. She's an expert joint manipulator.
Well, here we are, Bette Noir, not endearing himself to the
smash faces and regret nothing. That's her motto.
Why not? When you're a pro wrestler, it's a pretty good thing to live by. She's not out here slapping hands with the fans. She knows Fiona Fraser is from Motherwell. Don't be cruel to a little boy.
At the end of the day, Bette Noir is in a situation where, yes, she's had those battles with Viper. Yes, she's tagging down in England. She wants to break, but she wants to make a name for herself. And we're better than ZERO1 Scotland, Billy.
Yeah, definitely. Not endearing herself to the Motherwell crowd here. Nice respectful ovation there for Fiona Fraser.
Wearing her Motherwell colours as well. Just
what?
A bit shameless, but
what?
I enjoy it. Fiona Fraser coming out to Slim Mistress, a local band's music as well.
Say what for it?
Another Motherwell band.
Slim Mistress?
Slim Mistress.
Is that like a dominatrix that's a Weight Watchers or something? The cracking band, they're my favourite. Okay. But that's nice to see the hometown girl coming out to a local band, and lovely, like I say, a lovely welcome here. But you know something? It's great to have that hometown support, but that doesn't do anything really for you.
Oh, there's your rookie mistake, Fiona Fraser. Do not turn your back on an opponent, and especially not one like Bette Noir.
Oh no, I mean, Bette Noir would like nothing better than to beat Fiona Fraser. Certainly here in our hometown, it's a lot of bragging rights back there in the locker room.
But this is Fiona Fraser's strength, though. She's actually fantastic when it comes to technical wrestling.
Ah, definitely.
And if I'm Bette Noir, would I hell put her in a wrestler? I'd just batter the crap out of her.
You would batter the crap out of Fiona Fraser? If you were Bette Noir?
If I was Bette Noir.
I see. Oh, but Bette Noir's showing
that she's got a little bit of skill herself.
A little bit of skill herself. She
maybe not holding on tight enough there, Fiona Fraser.
Bette definitely has a strength advantage here. Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder. I don't think I've ever seen that. It's definitely not the typical type of wrestling.
Spin round, there you go. Right, anything you put me in, I'll get out of, says Fiona Fraser.
Right back into a wrist lock again.
Where's Bette Noir going to go?
She's trying to get to the ropes.
She's going to try another. Referee get a little cheer here. Forearm to the face. There you go, Fiona Fraser. There's your catch wrestling. Bette Noir, not so much. Not a big fan of the technical style, let's say.
Oh, you know something? For all the saying that, I think she's very, very deceptive. I think it's like what you said. Might not be best in this match to go hold for hold against someone the caliber of Fiona Fraser, but you know something? Bette is very, very adaptive. Oh, there we go.
Line there from Fiona Fraser. Wow.
A little too flashy.
Though, Fiona.
She thinks she went, a big lariat there.
Like slap to the face more than anything, Billy. Tell you what, it was great to do the cartwheel there, good evasion, but I tell you what, you need to capitalise on your evasion.
You know something? There's a reason.
Referee Tom Fulton here getting a good bit of a pop here from the crowd.
Well, there we go. Well, he's my favourite, Tom Fulton.
Your favourite?
Yeah.
Right. A lot of favourites today.
Yeah, no, it's a big day for me.
Stomps to the midsection here. Goes stand on her. She's standing on her. Just walking over Fiona Fraser.
Well, you know something? You can't train vertebrae. It's just all that weight coming down there. That's going to put pressure on the lower back there. That means that the cartwheel that we saw earlier, don't think we're going to be seeing too many more of those.
You're a bully, they're saying. And that's right.
Oh.
She was bullying Fiona Fraser.
Look at
Fraser
that.
coming back with
Forearms almost to the
forearms
throat.
to the face there. Just
Oh.
again, Fiona. Just don't worry about the crowd, Fiona. Just hit her. Another big lariat to the face there.
You've got a bit too much invested in this. I think you need to calm down.
I'm sorry.
What are we going for here? Is that a fisherman
Fisherman
suplex? Oh!
Almost like
with great force.
Almost like a driver there, really.
Yeah. Hook in the leg. Don't think she got all of it there. Look at that, just dragging her opponent around the ring.
I'm going to put you in the middle of the ring, and that's it. That's what
They're going for
Bette Noir's
time to
saying.
go for a Boston Crab, maybe even a lion tamer. It is that size advantage. Whoa! It's just spinning out. And it was just enough to take Bette Noir.
I think Bette Noir saw Joe Coffey like grinding Solar apart with the Boston and going for it herself there. Crowd fully behind Fiona here.
Here we go.
Bette back onto that. Really grinding her knee into the central column of the spine. Wow.
Yeah, she's definitely favouring the back of Fiona Fraser. Showing great
Excellent.
power. Managing
Uppercut as well. Fantastic.
off the ropes. They're trying to go for one of those clotheslines being so effective.
Oh, knee to the arm.
That's going to take away that weapon that's been very effective for Bette Noir so far. When you lose one of your primary weapons, you need to change fast.
Moving out the way. They're sinking the elbow in. Good stuff.
And
Another
another.
clothesline. Just watch that arm.
Up,
Schoolboy. Here we go. Schoolgirl.
I dare you. Sparta kick right to the midsection.
Oh, and there's Bette Noir using the power advantage. Smashes Fraser off the corner.
But this is it. She can't give Fiona too much time to recoup.
Are we going on the corner? No.
Ah, but that's it. She took
They
too
roll up.
much time.
No, she goes through.
Managed to roll
Back
out
into the Boston. Oh my God. Studying Joe Coffey here.
Well, you know something? Earlier on, we saw Fiona manage to get this into a Boston Crab.
Very close to the ropes here, Billy. That's the
She's
only
not
thing.
going to lock in particularly deep. Fiona needs to reach out that arm. She can't stay
Close
in
to the
this
ropes
move
there,
too
referee.
long. She's already taken a lot of punishment to the back. There we go.
Good. Weighing up whether or not to tap out, I think there, Billy, really. Back go for that Death Valley driver, is she?
Well, she can't. She's having a bit of trouble getting Fiona up. No, one of those forearms back to the throat. Oh, I don't think you want to trade
No,
forearms
you really
with
don't want to
Benoit.
trade off with Bette Noir.
Here we
Go for
go.
that Death Valley driver again. No, slips down behind.
Oh,
Into the Fujiwara armbar. Here we go.
She's got it locked in. She needs to pull back in it.
Needs to bridge into it there, Fiona.
Bette's managing to combat it as best she can. She's keeping that arm flat. She's keeping that arm flat. Fiona doing everything to ride the arm. She needs to really bridge back. No.
Maybe Bet just too strong for her there, Billy.
I think so. She never got it locked in.
Very
as tight as she
powerful
wanted
woman,
to.
Bette Noir, you know.
She's trying to wave
Trying
Fiona
to pull
off.
that arm away, get the referee
One of
over.
those big, angry type of women you would see in Greg's. Just
He
angry.
poked her in the eye.
Well, they're pretty about it. Don't come in here asking for a yum when you know we're sold out.
Go for that Death Valley driver again here, Billy.
Here we go.
And this one is over,
And
surely.
She got a twist on it as well.
Wow.
Really driving the head and neck area down. But she's wasting it.
She's not going for the pin.
She's wasting a lot of time here. You're just giving Fiona time to get her breath back. Looks like she's going for something else.
She's going for this splash. She causes the regret nothing splash.
Oh, well, she needs to get a move on. I think she's really soaking in the moment, beating someone in their own hometown.
Gonna go for the double stomp, is she?
Balancing up there. Oh no!
Missed the double stomp.
She seems to have wrenched her knee there. Fiona using the time.
Fiona going to capitalise on this.
She looks like, is she going back to the arm?
Oh, wow. Cross arm breaker by Fiona Fraser.
Elliot
Right in the
Anderson.
middle of the ring.
She's got it. She's got it deep. Beth Noir's got nowhere to go.
This one is
She's
over.
really wrenching
Wow.
back in it. I think that's it.
Beating the much stronger Beth Noir
There we
Wow.
go, but it was wrestling that did it. We saw her trying to lock in the arm earlier. Did she know about maybe an injury there? We saw her working a bit on her arm earlier, but she kept utilising those clotheslines and those big, powerful slaps. Earlier on, very early in the match, she managed to hit with a knee to the arm. That seemed to come back.
Yep.
A great display there by Fiona. Obviously, she did her homework. She lay in wait, and there you go, a hometown win. I don't think there's any sweeter.
I'm sure this won't be the last we see of these two squaring off against each
Oh,
other. Billy.
definitely not. Make sure to check out scottishwrestling.co.uk/shop for all the latest merchandise, including ZERO1 Scotland t-shirts, the SWA magazine, and all the latest DVDs, including Enter the Omega, featuring Chuck Taylor, Kenny Omega, Mikey Whiplash, and more. Of course, also check us out on Facebook. Follow us at facebook.com/Scottish Wrestling Alliance or on Twitter at SWA Online.